Hey, what's up guys? Jaxx the Bearded Hiker here. I'm going to show you guys how to do my favorite soup that I've just learned how to do in the Instant Pot. Beefy ravioli soup in your Instant Pot. It's going to be quick, it's going to be easy, it's going to be delicious. Alright, while we're heating up, let's go ahead. You don't have to wait for it to heat up. Just go on and throw in 2 pounds of ground beef. And we'll throw in about a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. There will be a link in the description for the blog post that I did on this, and you can go and get a printable version there, thebeardedhiker.com. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. All right, so we're gonna brown this meat up, but about halfway through, before it gets brown, we're gonna add in our onion, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get there. So you can see we're about halfway there. We've still got some red in there. We're gonna throw in our onion. That was 1 onion. We're gonna throw in 6 cloves of garlic. And as you can see, I know you're probably going, what is that? Well, I freeze my garlic. I chop my raw garlic and I just freeze it. It's easier to do that way. I just break it off. And we're just gonna keep sauteing for about another 3 or 4 minutes here. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes. We're gonna add in our beef broth. Now, you can see that this is actually a beef concentrate, so I'll be adding water to this as well. But basically, if you use beef broth that's in the container, you're gonna add a whole container to it. Ends up being about 4 cups. If you're using Better Than Bouillon, then you're gonna use 4 teaspoons of Better Than Bouillon. And I'm putting that in now just to kind of melt it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add in my water. All right, so I've added in my water now. So again, that was 4 cups of water I added to 4 teaspoons of Better Than Bouillon. Once again, if you're using beef broth or whatever, just use 4 cups or an entire container. We'll add in 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And then what I have going in right here is, I'm gonna put it in here and then I'm gonna tell you what it is. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now we're gonna add in 8 ounces of, those are baby bellows, or baby bellas, I should say, but you can add in any mushrooms that you like. Now we're gonna throw in a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Try to get a good brand of diced tomatoes if you can. And we'll just stir that in. All right, so now we're gonna go in with just some mixed vegetables here. You can use any kind of vegetables that you want. I'm gonna add in this whole pack. This is a 10-ounce pack. Or you could, if you're not into the ounces thing, 1/2 to 1 cup of mixed vegetables. And for good measure, I'm gonna add in another teaspoon of salt. And then when it's done, we'll check for seasoning again. Okay, we'll just give that one good stir there. All right, now, here we go. All right, here's the thing, guys. We're about ready to pressure this, but I just want to tell you this. I'm using butternut squash ravioli, okay? They make any kind of ravioli you want. Beef ravioli, butternut squash, any kind of ravioli you want. This ravioli right here it's in the refrigerator section. It's not frozen, okay? So being how this is like you made ravioli at home. So if you're gonna be using the refrigerated kind or a homemade kind that you just made, you're not gonna wanna put these in your Instant Pot right now, okay? So if you're using frozen ravioli, go ahead and throw those in your Instant Pot now. All right. So let's pretend you've got your frozen ravioli in there. If you're using them, put the lid on, lock it down, set your Instant Pot to pressure cook. All right, and we're gonna pressure it, set the time for 6 minutes. Again, we're gonna pressure it on high. When it gets to pressure, it's gonna get pressure for 6 minutes, and then we're gonna let it come down naturally for 10 minutes, and then we're gonna quick release. All right, we're about ready to quick release this thing, so here we go, using my spurtle. All right, we just took the lid off. You can see we're still boiling, bubbling up there a little bit. I'm not gonna stir it just yet because I'm gonna fog up the lens. So for all of you that used frozen ravioli, you're done. Go ahead and serve it and chow down. For those of you who are like me and use the fresh packaged ravioli, go ahead and add it into the pot. Set your pressure cooker to saute. And it's probably going to take, I think it took us about 3 minutes last time. So we're going to go and turn this on saute, hit start. And I'm just going to push this down. I don't want to stir it up too much. Maybe just a little bit. I just don't want to break these raviolis. So what's going to happen, we're going to go for about 3 minutes or so. And when these raviolis are done, we're going to serve. I'm just incorporating this in. I didn't want to do it really on camera because it's going to fog up the lens. But you just want to incorporate these in there just like that. So that took about 5 minutes. Make sure, just follow your package directions. Now we're going to go ahead and service some of this and give it a taste. All right, let's dive into this, guys, and give it a shot. Let's take some of this butternut squash ravioli. I've let it cool just a little bit. Oh, hold on. That is fantastic, guys. Okay, remember this now. You can use any kind of ravioli you want. This is butternut squash. It's really good. It kind of gives a little hint of sweetness in there too, but beef, cheese, do whatever you want. All right, guys. Beefy ravioli soup in your Instant Pot. Do